Amarok Galaxy versus Rampant Methods. Here we go. So we will have Rampant starting off on attack. We'll see how they decide to handle it. As you guys know, Clubhouse is often seen as a defender-sided map. Therefore, the rounds won on attack will have much more weight. So we'll see if Amarok can, reliably get a few defensive rounds. They're really looking for a 4-2 or 5-1 if they can. And then Rampant is just looking for any rounds that they really can get. Because like I said, those attacking rounds will have much more weight than the defensive rounds. Of course, Amarok is expected to win on defense. Seems that the first ban coming out from, I believe that is Amarok, they'll be banning Maverick. Very common ban on this map. Next ban being Capital, so that means the Thatcher and 2 more Hard Breachers will still be on the board for Rampant Methods to use. Rampant, of course, as they are starting on attack, they're wanting to give themselves the best advantage possible by getting rid of the Capital. Going into the first defensive ban, we will see probably Amarok gone. Kaid doesn't really need to be banned as Thatcher is still in play. Now it'll be the Echo banned off the board, leaving the final ban for Amarok to finish us off. Blake, what are you predicting? Can we get one right?
What?
What's your last ban prediction? Yeah, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Clash.
Nope, Mira. Close.
Oh. I was just thinking. I was reading something in a chat.
I got you. So that is the final ban being Mira off the board. Maestro still in play. The Clash that Blank called out still in play, of course, as well. Common slight rotation you see on this map is CC and Cash, then going downstairs to Church and Armory, and finishing out with Gym and Master Bedroom. We'll see. Seems that Amarok is going to follow that, starting off. Actually, no, they're not. They're going to Church and Arsenal first. They will be bringing the Kaid. That'll be Frozen Goose on that. However, Rampant Methods, very wise so that they did not ban the Thatcher. They left it open for themselves, so they will be bringing him, which will pretty much neutralize any effect that Kaid really brings. I'd be surprised that he will. Pretty rounded out lineup for Rampant Methods. They do have the Hard Breacher of Thermite, very common, paired with his best pal Thatcher. They do have Soft Breach in Zofia, Flank Watch in the Nomad, and then you have the Flex of the IQ. Amarok bringing a somewhat unique operator lineup. They are bringing the Rook from Rambo. But you do see the commonly seen Jaeger, Mute, and Legion.
Interesting with the Rook, I guess. Just kind of wanting an ACOG. Maybe go for a Swamp.
Yeah, but then why don't bring the Doc, right?
True. Doc would be a better option. I think Doc would be a better operator.
5 seconds left before insertion.
I mean, if he is going for the spawn peak, I can understand it, right? If he doesn't get it, if he dies, he at least put his armor. And it looks like he will be going for the spawn peak. We'll see if he gets it. Oh, he does land the shot. That is the Zofia eliminated. What a flick from Rambo. Almost missing it the first time. Goes back for the second transfer and lands the shots. That is Mad Dog off the board. And a good opening pick here.
Yeah, that's a lot of utility. That's the Zofia? Yeah, that's a lot of utility.
That is the Zofia eliminated, yep. Look at this aggression here from Fire God here on this IQ, using that G8 with angle grip. I mean, he is pushed all the way into bar. I believe he had to have been droned or something, but Rampant Methods with this aggression, they are taking ground and taking it fast. However, Jello still on this main stairs roam here. Could catch some of these attackers off guard. You see him slowly peeking. You do see the IQ is looking towards main stairs, but he looks away. Jaeger here has a huge opportunity, but he will get droned out and he will immediately rotate out. Smart play from the roamer here. Doesn't want to die, he just wants to waste some time. They do have this construction hatch open. Liquidator playing that with the Legion. Fire God watching that intently. Your moto hatch will be opened by the Thermite. However, I really do like this hold here from Amarok. You still have 3 roamers in sight, and these defenders are upstairs. These roamers are just wasting so much time here. They really could be setting themselves up for a huge flank if Rampant isn't careful. Jello looking to get aggressive on this main stairs again, but he will not land the shots. Unfortunately, that is him taken out by Mo. Liquidator trades out onto Fire God. I believe he dropped Hatch here. Dropped Construction, takes out the IQ. We'll see if he can find another one here. He is getting wall banged, and unfortunately he does not move. He will get wall banged as him eliminated. However, they wasted more than 2 minutes of time, and they did get a pick. So great job here by the roamers. Still, oh, Rambo. What are you doing, Rambo? He's going up oil pit. Is he going for this flank? Leaving just 2 defenders in sight for this last push here. Mo trying to get aggressive. Will shoot into Armory. No shots being landed by either him or Frozen Goose. C4 comes up. Goose will not hit anyone either. Zalaris pre-firing into Moto doors. Zalaris comes in. Oh, but Rambo from above. What a flank. He will get the thermite and drop diffuser in Moto. He'll call that out to his team. And look, what a play here. Rampant tries to rotate up. Bud will refrag. Oh, and he will get another one onto Frozen Goose, who's peeking, leaving in a 1v2. Bella in a 1v1 now. He will equalize, getting Zalaris with the headshot. 1v1. Nomad versus Mute. Bud has to get this kill here. Does not have time for the diffuser. Bella playing it smart, hiding behind blue, and he will win it out for his team. Clutch. Ice in the veins for the Mute. There's Amarok with the first round on the board.
I'm surprised they had a Nomad on play. She only used 2 of her Nomads. Excuse me, she only used 1 of her Nomads, and I wonder if she placed one in that oil pit and it went off, and they didn't hear it, or she just didn't.
So one thing that Rook does have over Doc is he does have impact nades, so, you know, maybe we didn't hear it and he could have impacted a Nomad charge. More likely what I think happened is there wasn't a Nomad there, so kind of just sloppy. I mean, that was a really risky flank there from Rambo. If that did not work out, that left his team in a 2v3 in sight. And of course he's flanking with a 3 armor, so very unexpected play, but like we said before the game, those are the plays that Amarok really needs to get into this game, right? They get going, they get that momentum that they need. So Rambo really star of that round. And of course Bella clutching it out, doesn't peek. Solid round there for Amarok.
Rambo's gonna be switching to the dock, so.
I think we were right before. He was going for the spawn peak, so he figured, you know, if he doesn't get it, he does still provide the Rook armor, and he does have impacts, right? So he can make that lit. Like we have seen him in multiple games make that late flank up oil pit, so maybe he did keep the impacts for that. So
moving out to locate a bomb and
we will see Amarok. Wait, what?
I was gonna say, I just think the Nomad didn't place one Nomad spawn. She only used 1 of them.
Yeah.
She had 2 left in her. I think she just didn't place 1 in oil pit.
I agree. I'm pretty sure that was just laziness there. Which is unfortunate for Rampant.
Yeah.
You will see Amarok going up to CC and Cash. Again, the side rotation for this map is pretty common here. It's either you go CC first or you go downstairs first, and whichever one you go first, you follow up with the next one, right? See Mad Dog solo join himself into garage. Rambo contesting from the rafters. That beautiful black ice on the MP5. We'll see if he can get a kill here.
Quite interesting. Is that Bond is not in play here, and they're not going for a garage take, so they're just going to try and back to the wall, but it's not working.
No, Goose is doing a great job of bandit tricking, but Fire God will open up onto Liquidator below. What a play. They scouted it perfectly, and that is your Legion gone early. Oh, actually they had the Jackal scanner, so they must have seen some footprints. But excellent scouting from Rampant here. And look at this vert play here. It's going to be very hard for Goose to bandit trick. But it seems that they failed. He's actually tricking it. But no, he will get finished off by Fire God, unfortunately. Although I do believe he did get one of the thermite charges. Jello trying to contest from bar. You see two people in stock firing back at him, and you will see Thermite finally able to open the wall. So persistence pays off for Rampant in a huge way. Rambo will get picked off by by Mo as well, opening up sight for Rampant, and you will see them flooding sight here immediately. Jello just trying to free fire, hoping to get a spray here, but he will get the kill onto Bud. Excellent swing from main stairs, almost catches the Thermite. Believe he will be Jackal scanned. Zolaris will pick off Bella, leaving the Jaeger in a 1v4. He is getting Jackal scanned and he will be finished off. Of course, nothing he can do. Rampant quick on the execute. Very strong round from them. Pre-fires coming out from Zolaris. Of course, they had the Jackal scanner on him.
So the Thatcher's in play and they're not going for a garage take was kind of interesting, as you would see most teams would garage, as you know we do. But
I think they just, you know, like I said, persistence is what paid off for them. They just had the Thatcher and they just kind of wanted to bully their way into that wall.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how Rampant is. They push really aggressively. They push from one side. It's what we've seen from them all the time. And I mean,
smart though, that
losing,
going down below, and yeah, losing that Legion off the bat, you know, and probably doesn't have that many Legion mines down. So
by that time, you would have had two, I think, 2 or 3.
Yeah,
out, so that's a lot of utility you miss out on if you're. Yeah, for those of you watching, don't really roam with Legion, because if you die early, you don't get the Legion mines. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing.
He worked.
But
it
yeah.
worked for him.
For those of you watching who don't know, which I suppose you do, but I will just elaborate. The way Legion works is he gets these little goo mines that are invisible traps that once you go over them, it will make a small noise, and after a few seconds, they will start to tick damage off.
10 seconds remaining.
I believe in what, 2-second intervals, or is it 5-second intervals?
5 seconds to insertion.
No,
anyway, it'll do damage over time, unless you pull it out. But you start with, I believe, 1, maybe 2 before prep phase ends, and then you will gradually go up to, I believe, 8 by the end of the round.
Start with 2 at prep phase, or you get 1 at prep phase, and then like when prep phase is over,
by the end you have 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you can see on the red screen, Jello's slowly loading up. He will be getting those gradually. So you really want to be able to stay alive as your Legion to take full advantage of your utility. We will see no Jaeger here from Amarok, switching to the the Wamai. And Liquidator in the fight for his life in stock, unfortunately, will not be able to take any of them with him. However, he will get Zofia extremely low, and again, the aggression from Rampant methods unchecked here, bulldozing their way into stock with 3 members.
Jesus. Yeah, they literally just rushed
I would like to see Zofia here go underneath and get this bandit off of the wall. Should be happy soon. Oh, Bud finds the Bella peeking on garage stairs and will get the headshot, eliminating the Wamai. Jello just constantly being annoying, running down this main stairs to aggress onto those players in lounge. Now, interesting thing to highlight here, garage wall is soft. You see a soft left side of garage wall, so to me, why is Rampant not taking that? That's being given. Once again, wall will finally be opened very late into the round. Rambo peeking from rafters. Did not work out for him before. We'll see if it works out for him this time. You do see Bud on the rappel. Oh, actually, he went onto Jerome. So as soon as he spots Rambo here, he should go for this peek. He'll be calling that out to his teammate. You do have the Maestro in garage. You have on highway window Zofia, and you have 2 more at wall. And I believe Rampant going for the execute here. Zolaris pushes in, but Rambo will catch him lacking. Double headshot for Rambo. What a huge play from the Maestro on rafters. This was called out to Rampant, and they decided to ignore it, and they paid the price. Jello testing against Fire God over here. And look at how split Rampant Methods is here. Amarok in a huge position here. And Rambo with a triple kill, taking out Matt, and a quadra kill, make it 4 for him. Can Rambo get the ace? And he will. Ace for Rambo.
Damn.
Eliminates every single member of Rampant Methods, letting that Alda sing with 81 bullets. What a round from the Maestro.
They lost the 2 players. Rambo was able to kill the 2 players that had the most health on their team. And then they just had, I'm guessing it was a Sophia at 75, and 2 players that below 20. So it's kind of bad losing those 2.
I think it was actually the last one who was 75. Sophia was really low, I think, and
oh, okay.
She was at Highway Window, and then Nomad was at Breach, and then the Jackal was pushing for Master. But I mean, that was just, 81 bullets. Rambo lets him fly, and he hits his shots. It was a huge round. I mean, you could see it though from above. Rampant split themselves apart, right? Amarok was in a great position to take advantage of that. As soon as Rambo gets those 2 picks, Rampant's obviously split between Breach and Highway now. He's just sitting there in rafters, and he can look at both. So I mean, he played that perfectly, just sitting there. As soon as he gets those 2 picks, doesn't try to rotate out. He knows where these players are. Yeah, shots lined up. 7 and 2 for Rambo here.
Yeah, had that bottom garage up soft. I think that Sophia should have pushed that bottom garage to someone touch that door.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the round, and they didn't do it at all. And it was kind of
the fact that they left it soft might have been, something that Rampant was wary of. They might have been scared to take it because, they think that Amarok is leaving it open for them, which of course Amarok could have. They could have been well prepared for that push, but I mean, I guess we will never know. Oh, Liquidator going for a cheeky spawn peek here. Fortunately, no one pushes there into his sights. Now, we've mentioned this pretty much every round here. Rampant is extremely fast-paced. However, they're taking ground, but they're having some trouble keeping it. They aren't adjusting and bringing the Nomad, and they aren't adjusting by bringing Claymore, so we'll see how this continues to work out for Rampant. Remember, we had 33 people vote for this team over Amarok, and I honestly think that's a mistake. I think Amarok's, they're being underestimated here. They're trying to show that they are not to be mistaken for some other team. They will not be bullied. Of course, it is just 2-1. It is a defender side map, but we'll see. We'll see. You see Ella played up top by Bella here with Liquidator, that duo roam like before. Rampant deciding to contest this roam. You do have the Jackal and the Sophia looking to contest in a 2v2 against these 2 roamers. And opens up master window. We'll see if a drone comes in. Both of these roamers, actually I'm sorry, no, just one roamer in bathroom. Liquidator trying to get aggressive on the gym window. However, does he know that the Jackal is rotated? Unlikely. Oh, and Bella with a peek onto the Jackal in the window. Beautiful shot landed by the Scorpion. And Rampant is just feeding themselves into these roamers. Liquidator is smart. He will rotate down, and he got a kill onto Bud. Loris opens up Jacuzzi wall, and Rambo will come up main stairs with an aggressive play to take out the Thermite of Mo, leaving just Fire God and Solaris up here. Liquidator rotating down, leaving just Bella up here, but they have wasted so much time and gotten so much off of this roam play that he has done his job. Oh, Rambo, very cheeky. Oh, he loses the fight though. Very unfortunate. Goes to the pre-fire, but Solaris is not there. He shoots air instead.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Bella on the Ella will win it out against Fire God. That is the Ella winning against her sister. Solaris has grabbed a diffuser, and he is pushing down, and he is in a 1v4 here. A very tough position, and only with Thatcher, and he will lose it, unfortunately. Jello, well, unfortunate for Rampant. Fortunate for Amarok. Jello laying the shot with the SMG-11. Beautiful flick there. And they are looking strong here, Blank.
There was nothing to that round besides just like the only thing that they did was fed them ones. That's the only thing I can say is that they fed them ones and it worked out in favor of defenders.
It was very poor pinching. I mean,
Yeah.
of course you do have Jackal getting picked off in the window. That's kind of just unfortunate, unlucky. But after that, Solaris comes, he opens Jacuzzi. What does he do? Nothing. He sits out there and waits. You have Fire God sitting in logistics, he's waiting. And Bella doesn't need to push him. He's sitting there. As if he's taking attention away from the attackers, he's doing his job, right? Then you have Rambo, who pushed up
Defenders,
bottom
protect your
main
bombs
stairs,
from
and you had
being
Liquidator
defused
on
by
the middle of
attackers.
main stairs. I mean, that was a beautiful pinch there that they had. And I believe it was the Thermite and the Nomad who pushed up, and they got chewed up by the Amarok defenders. Looking for the perfect rotation here. Amarok going to gym and bedroom. And I believe they're on 3 rounds in a row, right?
Yes.
I mean, what do we say, folks? As soon as they get the momentum,
10 seconds
they are
remaining.
a very strong team. You can see it here.
5 seconds to go.
I'd like to see some life here from Rampant. Again,
Attackers must
very
locate and
fast-paced
defuse the
team.
bomb.
They're taking the ground, but they're not keeping it. Oh, and Liquidator, the cheeky man himself. Very cheeky. Let's see if he gets the spawn kill. I don't think anyone's gonna run. Actually, Bud, don't do it. Oh, Liquidator almost landed the shots onto, I believe that is Alaris. Didn't away quickly. A little bit of late reinforcement here from Rambo onto Cash. He is on the castle. Interesting setup coming out from Amarok. Not too many resources devoted to this Cash side as you would traditionally see. Liquidator using this whole bottom floor to his advantage, just roaming, rotating every which way. And Rampant just doesn't seem to know what they want to do. You have 2 people here trying to clear from Cash side. No one has been able to
Bomb
touch
located by
wall.
attackers.
You have the Thatcher. I mean, don't exactly know what they're trying to do. And Mo, if he gets too aggressive here, he could get picked off. Seems he is just trying to burn some ADSs here.
Electronics.
You'll finally see Zalaris come here and Thatcher Jacuzzi wall. Mo going to places. Oh, but unfortunately, Rambo fights off Fire God and allows Resurrectus to come over, but he misses the bandit trick. A free opportunity given to Amarok, and it was missed, unfortunately, for them. Fire God opening the castle Rambo quickly puts up. And what a distraction here by Bella. He is quickly rotated out of Cash. Mad Dog and Bud none the wiser. Still trying to scout out. Oh, and Bella, what a peek, what an angle from construction. Will take out Bud. Mad Dog goes for the re-engagement. Rambo will get a kill onto Fire God. He will get traded up by Zalaris, but trades go left and right in favor of Amarok. That is Zalaris being picked up by Jello. Frozen with a kill of his own onto the Jackal, and Jello will finish off Mo. What a round from Amarok. Flawless site rotation, 3 rounds in a row. 4 rounds in a row, in fact, actually. Amarok coming out swinging.
I think. Yeah, no, I'm here. Sorry. I was gonna say something. I think that Rampant is just. I think that early you said that they didn't know what to do, and I think they're just kind of frustrated with themselves, and they don't know really what's going on, and they're doing things. They're not doing any roam clearing, and the roam clearing they're doing is horrible. They're just feeding them ones, and yeah.
I mean,
I just
so they
think they're just getting
purposely
frustrated.
left the Thatcher on the board, right? But you don't see them taking advantage of that Thatcher. The whole point of that Thatcher, right, is to
Defenders,
clear
protect
the
your bombs
first,
from being defused
you know,
by attackers.
clear the utility very easily, right? Just throw an EMP next to a wall. You know, the AoE, it'll take out any gadgets, right? And it seems that they're getting beat by a bandit trick, right? And honestly, it's because that they just aren't dealing with it properly. They're not burning ADSs, or they're too slow. Whoever's playing Thermite is just too slow. He doesn't get to the wall fast enough. Doesn't time it right with the Thatchers.
10 seconds.
I mean, you got to give props to Goose. He's doing a great job on that bandit.
5 seconds left.
He missed the last round, but that was, you know, he was getting sprayed
Attackers
at
are moving out to
from
locate
gym
a bomb and
window.
defuse
I
it.
mean, really, this wall should be opened a lot faster. What a pick. Liquidator. He's been aggressive every round here, and it seems that Rampant has finally gotten smart to it. That is your Jaeger picked off immediately by Mad Dog. You do see the switch to Habana, and they will be opening garage here. Although, again, a curious use of the Habana pillets. Is that the best use of utility? In my opinion, no. Use all three, and you mess it up on a garage wall. I don't know if you'll be able to enter that way. Rambo switching off to the Valkyrie here. He is being droned out. We'll see if Rampant plays it smart or if they push in, and Rambo here could get a cheeky kill through the bullet hole.
A bomb has been located.
I'm switching devices right here.
That's all good. You do hear that annoying buzzing of the new proximity alarm being introduced into the season. That is coming from the Womai, a gadget that, when triggered by line of sight, will go off with that annoying beeping, as you hear now. Well, still in garage here on rafters, taking a little damage, but oh, Rambo gets a pick, and Bella gets another pick. Mad Dog and Fire God destroyed, eliminated off the board. Rambo gets traded off by Bud, though. But Rampant, again, just stalling here. And please don't tell me it gets tricked. Oh my goodness, it does. Goose doing a phenomenal job here. I mean, where is this vertical play? Okay, so you mean to tell me that they open the holes under the wall and let the bandit get away with a trick, Rampant? What are you doing? You're gonna look at the spot, and you're gonna hit yourself on the forehead. Oh, but Bud's gonna hit Jello in the forehead with a shot all the way into bar. That's your Legion gone. And that might have just opened up the round. That might have been just what Rampant needed. It is now a 3v2. Bella still on this garage position. This rafters position.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Goose and Bella able to hold a... Oh, and Bella looks the wrong way, unfortunately. Bud with a triple kill on the round, leaving just a Goose in the 1v3. Playing very close to the breach. He's only got 20 seconds left, though, to defend. This is winnable if Rampant plays it
15 seconds
too
left.
aggressive. Marks will come out onto the Thatcher, entering. Oh, and unfortunately, Goose will not land the shots he needs. Zolaris will peek from garage window. And of course, a tough spot for the bandit. He did the best he could, but Zolaris able to find him in the end. And 2-4, not bad for an attacking team. 2 rounds is fine. However, I don't think that's what you're going to be wanting if you're Rampant Methods. There was a lot of rounds that really they gave them.
Yeah, no,
they kind of just threw it away.
They didn't know what to do. It took too when they figured out what they wanted to do, they took too long to set up. There was a round they kind of threw where they just couldn't roam clear properly. It's
I mean, they're stalling. That's what it is. They're we've said this every round. Fast-paced team. That's good. But then they take, and then towards the middle of the round they stall out and they just don't know what they want to do with themselves, right? And that's when they get picked off by those late flanks that Rambo and Jello have been doing. That's been throwing them off. I mean, maybe they're stalling because they're looking for the flank, but you know, I would have liked to see that Nomad, you know, use her air jabs earlier in those early rounds to cut off those rotations, right? Then you don't have to worry about it. Sit there. And that's the whole point of bringing a Nomad, is that you don't have to put a body on watching an aim and put the air jab down. But Rampant, they're going to put that behind themselves. They're going to switch over to defense here, going to CC and Cash first. See if they can turn this game around. Like I've said before, I am cursed. Every game I tend to cast goes to overtime, so
10 seconds to
like,
go.
be ready for a long one.
Sorry. Hate calling me. She told me to say hi to you.
IK.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
So we will see Amarok going on to attack. They are looking to close this game out. If they can get a few rounds here early on, while Rampant is scrambling to settle themselves after a somewhat horrendous first half. They could set themselves up here. Rambo on the Zofia. Could be going for his Zofia trick, and see, this is smart here. Rambo is going to shoot his Zofia charges into, and look at that. Zolaris is immediately forced off of the man trick by Rambo. That is the wall open within 30 seconds. Amarok showing Rampant methods how to do it with a Thatcher. Excellent.
I like that.
Excellent play from them. 30 seconds in, Blank, and they are having this wall open. They're set up. Look at how much they've squeezed Rampant into this cash side. They've completely cut this off. Mo is stuck in garage. Or he is taking a fight against the Thermite. Frozen Goose, I doubt he knows it, but he is going against two. But Rambo, with an aggressive entry, swings in, finds Zolaris, and immediately runs out.
Smart.
Rambo, known for his aggression. I mean, he's 11-5 now. He's feeling himself. And look at Liquidator. He is already inside of construction. He's been droned in by Jello. These two looking to duo pressure this construction side. You see Habana using her utility to open that up, but Mo will trade it out onto Rambo, finding the kill that Rambo got onto him from Rafters. Trade it out into this round. But that is mowed down by Bella, I believe. Bella looking to get his kill. And he will, no doubt, find the down body of Mo soon enough here. Mad Dog missing his shots, unfortunately. Scrambling to try to get Frozen Goose. Bella will find his kill, looks the wrong way, lets his Thermite die, and lets Mad Dog get away into Red Hall. Bella, what are you doing? Please cover your team.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Bella still staying inside of Garage. Jello watching this rotate intently. He knows that there's a player there. He will get wallbanged, unfortunately. Liquidator on the Ash will grab the diffuser and go for the plant.
Attackers activate.
Jello finds the Fire God in that rotate. Mad Dog swings and gets Bella in Garage, leaving a 2v1 for this Wamai here. And he will not find the kills. Liquidator finishes him off with the Ash, R4C in hand. And that is a round on the board. The first attacking round for Amarok Galaxy.
So, the first minute, coordinated. The last minute, not coordinated.
Yeah, Bella.
Bella. Yeah, you gotta watch your teammates.
What a throw. It was almost a throw. He ran for the Maestro to get the down kill. Didn't find it. Went to go look for it again. Thermite dies. You let the Wamite kill him and run into Red Hall. I mean, could have been better. But hey, it happens. They're up 5-2 now. They're up 5-2. I mean, Amarok, like we said, they're a very, I don't want to say momentum reliant, but they kind of are reliant on it. As soon as they get it, they are really, foot to the gas pedal 100%. They are, really steamrolling Rampant here.
Attackers need
It seemed that the first round really woke them up. Rampant pushed in. They won that first round pretty decisively, and from then on, it's been Amarok all the way. See if Rampant can wake themselves up. Again, like you said, Blank, earlier, it does seem that they are frustrated themselves. I would be too if I were them, but can't let that frustration get to you in games like this, especially against a team like Amarok. They will take advantage of that frustration. Again, interesting, the left side of Garage is going to be left open for the attackers.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Amarok will take advantage of that, but we'll have to see. Everyone on Rampant seems to be a little quiet today. Rambo 11 and 6. Really showing out for his team.
Bomb located by
And it
attackers.
seems that they will take advantage of this garage being open. You'll see Rambo placing up his charge.
Jammer activated.
It seems that Rambo has rotated over to help open up this wall. Bella misses the Thatcher, unfortunately. This time ADS is being placed to counter the Zofia charge. Of course, the Thatcher will get rid of that. But actually, it won't, because the ADS was placed far back enough so it won't be caught by the Thatcher. So that means Rambo will have to go underneath, and he will down Zolaris. Smart play from the Zofia. He will get traded out by Bud, but that is going to be the wall open and the Bandit eliminated. Excellent play from Rambo. He will trade himself out for a very huge frag. High impact frag from Rambo there. Frozen Goose aggressively pushes into
Bomb diffuser has been
the
dropped.
garage. Jello will find the kill onto Mo, but he will Frozen Goose will be traded out by Fire God down below. Pushing in from Lounge. Mad Dog has rotated down main stairs. He will be looking to get aggressive with Liquidator here. Firing through Lounge wall, trying to find the head of the Ash. However, Jello has already ascended the Raptors with Diffuser in hand, looking to get this plant down. And Liquidator with a big pick onto Mad Dog. Jello with another pick of his own on the far guard, leaving just Bud in the 1v3 again on the Y. See if he has better luck this time. He gets the marks for the planter. Misses the shots onto the Thatcher. Does not miss the shots onto the Habana, but will be traded out because he stands up. Bella finds the headshot, and another round for Amarok.
Yeah, no, they're just kind of steamrolling them on attack. Like, I don't know, Rampant's just not coordinated.
They
And
need to wake
Amarok is coordinated.
I mean,
Yeah.
That was... They're just... Very poor hold. Just very poor hold. I don't know where they were looking. It just doesn't seem to be working out for them. They really need to change it. I mean, maybe it's just down to firefights. You know, you lose gunfights, it happens, but at this point, you gotta recognize that, and you gotta change your strategy. You know, you can't be just so rigid. And
Yeah, it can't be reliable on
really
one
taking
thing.
advantage. Also, Amarok seems to be having one heck of a day. I don't know what they put in Rainbow's Wheaties this morning, but he certainly
Attackers need to
is
locate
feeling
and
it.
defuse as many bombs as they can.
So you will see the adaptation here from Rampant. They're losing down. What's it? Amarok on match point. Excuse me. And it seems that Rampant tries to make could be their last stand here downstairs in the basement in Armory and Church.
10 seconds to insertion.
I don't know, Blame. Think it ends here?
7-2? Whew. I'm gonna say
Attackers objective is
7-3.
to locate a bomb and defuse it.
They win
7-3.
it downstairs and they go back to CC and lose it.
Well, I did predict that Rampant was going to win, and I'm looking quite foolish here.
Hey, I predicted a 7-5. I thought it was gonna be a lot closer, but right now,
Oh, and look at Rambo. He is pushed all the way down main stairs within the first 30 seconds of the round. Oh, and he is in a prime opportunity. Oh, and he looks the wrong way! Unfortunate. Bud finds the headshot onto Rambo, punching his early aggression. Ash is now off the board. That is the opening that Rampant was looking for. We'll see if they can capitalize on this. Jaeger rotating back upstairs. Could come into a fight here with Liquidator. He is on the Jackal, no doubt. He will see the footprints soon enough. Mad Dog, however, rotating all the way down main. Rampant not looking to get too aggressive here. I don't think they are on match point. On the threat of losing, they are playing it much safer here. You have all 5 in sight. Seems that Amarok has stalled out a little bit here. Goose finally going for this Moto hatch. Jackal, Liquidator firing down to the bottom of main stairs, trying to find the head of Jaeger. Fortunately, not finding anything so far. As you can see, the round really has kind of stalled out here. Both teams playing very passive. Impact check comes out from Mo that will take out the impact, or take out the Habana pellets on this main hatch here. Another impact comes out. We'll see if Jello, I believe Jello has one more set of Kairos pellets that he can use. We'll see if he decides to spend them. Rampant playing very patient here. Time running out for Amarok to close out this game, at least in this round. 30 seconds on the board. Bella slowly rotating through garage. Could find the pick, but no, will miss the shots onto the Jaeger. Mad Dog continuing to pre-fire. Could find Liquidator. Bud will find Frozen. Jello still on main, Liquidator in blue. This could be a flawless round for Rampant, and it looks like it will be. Jaeger finds the kill onto Liquidator, leaving just Jello in a 1v5. Almost finds Mad Dog, but that will be a flawless round for Rampant. A big counter punch for them. It's not over yet.
Nope. I mean, that rush almost worked at the beginning. He just looked the wrong way.
I think if he had committed and
Yeah.
just gone through the barbed wire and into Moto, it would have been fine. But he waited. Like he looked at. I think he heard Mad Dog coming down main stairs, so he looked behind him. If he had just fully committed to the rush and sprinted into Moto, I think he would have been fine. But like you said, because he stalled, he got picked off. I mean, that was a really boring round. I'm gonna be honest. They just
and then after that,
there.
they lost. Yeah, no, they lost their main frag. They lost their Ash, lost the utility, and then they just kind of lost. They didn't really like
do much.
play it
Yeah, they
slow.
stalled out. They
Yeah.
stalled out. They didn't know what to do. Or rather, it looked like they didn't know what to do.
Attackers
Yeah,
need
they
to
kind
locate
of. I think they were
decide.
trying to
as many bombs as
readjust.
they can.
They were trying to adapt, but like they just didn't adapt correctly.
Well, the thing is, Rampant didn't give them anything to adjust to. You know, they
Yeah.
played it very smart. They just played insight. They said, you know, you're gonna have to come to us. I think Amarok waited a little too long for Rampant to give them an opportunity rather than taking it. But yeah, it's how it works.
Yeah.
3-6 now.
Let's see
I
if I
smell a
can right.
combat.
Nah, I call it
Do I smell
7-3.
like a-
I'm calling 7-3.
I don't know.
They won the downstairs, and then they're gonna throw the upstairs.
5 seconds to insertion.
That's true. Rampant is back on CC and Cash, our site that they have yet to find a win on. I mean, Amarok looked very strong when taking the site. Textbook. We'll see. Rambo back on Sophia. Did they leave? They did. They left construction soft, and you will see Rambo pretty much open this immediately. What would be very cheeky here is if Bud came and just reinforced this. Looks to get aggressive, sees the
By
drone.
attackers.
Rainbow goes for the pre-fire. And the Thatcher perfectly timed will get rid of the bandit charge, and that is Fire God downed from the thermite explosion. I don't think that Amarok knows this, however, but that is wall open, and that will be the bandit on 20 HP should he get revived, which he will be soon enough. There it is. And again, Amarok textbook looking very strong when taking the site here. Didn't have to use any more resources than necessary. Liquidator trying to enter garage here from below. Trying to find the kill onto Mo. Bad Dog with a beautiful cross here. Actually, he's looking the wrong way currently. We'll see if he can find the kill onto the Buck.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Rambo will find Zolaris, and Jello will find Mo. Rambo rotated all the way to the breach, and Jello finds another kill onto Fire God. This is falling apart. Rampant Blanket looks like you might be right. Bud has something to say about it. He will find Rambo. Liquidator will be killed by Mad Dog, leaving just Bud in the one before. He will get one, but Liquidator comes from behind, skeleton key in hand, and it looks like you were right. Amarok will find the win. 7-3 over Rampant Methods. 33 people in favor of Rampant. Who? Very good game indeed. And what a game from Amarok here. We will get, I believe, Zolaris and Liquidator for interviews. Alright, so as these two join, first of all, gentlemen, please make sure to include your audio so that everyone can hear your lovely voices.
Good.
Alright, well, first of all, GG's, gentlemen. Very good game. I think we're going to start with Zolaris here. So, tough game. Starting on attack, of course, it's can be unfortunate because Club is a very defender-side map. But how did you guys go into this game? What was your mindset, knowing that you will be starting on the harder side of things?
Well, I feel like we're more comfortable on attack on Clubhouse. I feel in defense, if we can set the pace of the match.
Got you. Was there just a lack of communication? Was there just gunfights being lost? Like, what led to, things falling apart for you guys on those attack runs?
We were playing sloppy, and then we weren't winning like any ones. So the Roamers were just picking us off one by one.
One thing me and Blank noticed, yeah, that was what I was gonna say is you guys kind of stalled out in the middle of the round. At the beginning, you guys would take ground extremely fast, but towards the middle, you kind of looked a little bit lost on what you guys wanted to do. Was there anything in particular that you noticed that you guys were struggling against, or was it more you kind of lost to yourselves?
Well, we're struggling against Rambo, and Rafters, and then we just couldn't win our ones. We couldn't track down the Roamers and kill them. They were always getting away.
Yeah, that is how it is sometimes, right? It is unfortunate, but of course it is just one game in the season. No biggie there. Blank, got any questions here for Zolaris?
No. You answer all of them.
Does chat have any questions? Chat, you got 10 seconds. And then we'll let this man be.
I don't think I haven't really seen any questions.
Well, in that case then, good game, Zolaris. Thank you for stopping by. Anything you want to say to the chat?
Well, thanks for giving us popular vote, but I guess it didn't favor us.
Well, at least you got some fans out there. We look forward to seeing you play again. GG, and have a good night.
You too, guys.
All right. Man of the hour, Liquidator. Tell us how you feel.
Actually, we're happy to actually play a map instead of Oregon because
Mm,
Oregon's meta is still
Oregon,
freaking getting
cursed.
defined. So it's like
True that.
it was just. And last week I was playing with freaking mic issues, and we still had Rambo with issues
Yeah.
with his mic to this week. So I mean, we're still getting the groove. It's early in the season, so feeling good right now with our
Right.
first dub.
Well, you guys looked incredibly strong, especially on your attack on CC. I mean, that was. I mean, you'll
Yeah.
hear it in the stream. I said it was textbook. I mean, you got the wall open within 30 seconds. You took care of the bandit. I mean, that was a very good job by you guys. I mean, like Zalara said, I don't know if you guys knew, but it was 33 to like 6, I believe.
Yeah, it's 33 to 6.
34 to 6
Yeah, on the community
on the
vote.
on the community
Yeah.
vote. So, you guys were
We knew about
underdogs
it
and
going into the game.
Hey, I called y'all to win. I called y'all to
Blank.
win. So. I said a 7-5. I didn't
Blank
expect
call
a 7-3.
7-5. Yo,
We already know we got a
I
lot
look
of
like
haters
a
out there.
Fool, bro. I look like
I
a
literally-
fool picking Rampant. I'm
But when
like,
it-
bro, I
when it
think it's
was-
gonna be close, but I think Rampant's got it. And just the rounds kept going in your favor, and I'm like, boy, do I look stupid. But I mean, yeah, like you said, you guys knew about it. Was that like a big factor going into that? Were you guys, playing with a bit more?
We kept talking about it in
fire?
the middle of the game. Just there
Mhm.
was 33 to 33 to 6 vote on people that thought we were gonna lose, and it just kind of like gave us more fuel to keep going and striving out. And
I
we
think,
didn't want to let off of
Sorry.
our defense. We just wanted
Yeah,
to
for
keep
sure.
the randomness and keep them on their toes.
I think the reason it was the 33 to 6 was because the Rampant Methods is a more known team. They They won the wild card last year, I think, if I remember.
Yeah, they won
And-
wildcard
yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Or last season.
So last season, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
this,
I think
this is
that's-
actually my first season with Amarok. So, but I've
Mm.
played. I've known them for a while, but yeah, they got fraggers. We don't get that wrong. You got it.
Yeah, well, I mean, looking to make a statement, I think you guys did just that right here.
Mhm.
For those of you watching, this is a team that you better look out for. Don't sweep them under the rug. They're definitely a very strong team. One thing I wanted to point out was when you guys were on defense, it seemed that a lot of your roamers were coming in very late. Was that like a planned thing, or did you guys just do that off the fly? Like, did Jello just say,
I mean-
"Hey, I'm gonna go for this flank," or
Oh,
know.
a lot of that was just individual mindset of how can we stop. We knew they wanted, like on CC, they went 2 or 3 guys pushing stock every time. So we knew
Mhm.
we could shut that down. It's gonna waste enough time for the bandit tricker, at least to get it down to a minute in the round, and then they're gonna have to, push garage after that. So
Right.
that'd be a winning situation for us. So we did our best, just like individual guys, just trying to step up and trying to make something happen to really slow down the attack. It didn't always work. A few times it did, but I mean, overall, I think the time-wise of the roam game was really what screwed with them more than the actual threat of getting killed. So
Yeah, you guys wasted a ton of time. I think it was at least a minute every round, except for maybe the first round. But I mean, the first round they won. That was their only round win for. I believe it was like 5 rounds straight. So
very first round
you
of the
guys
game,
really, yeah, right.
I think that was the round we won because we went bedroom or we
Oh.
went downstairs first. But they didn't roam clear upstairs. Yeah, that's what happened. They didn't roam clear upstairs. They just took bar immediately.
Okay, so then you won that one. They won one, and then you guys basically swept it off there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there
it's
was
a little
you
bit-
had
yeah.
quite a few rounds in a row, and I think I was saying this before was you guys are a momentum-based team. Would you agree with that?
I mean, I'm still a little new to this team. But
Mhm.
what I've seen, yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen us on the low really. Because even on our last week on our game against Oregon, we still managed to come back throughout all the mic issues we were having and stuff. So, and it was only 7-5 that we lost. So, I think that Yeah, we like when we're doing good, we got a momentum shift, but when we're bad, I think we still got a good high mentality to the game, so we're not necessarily giving up. So I can't really say momentum in a bad way, but momentum in a good way, yes. We like to roll downhill when we're there.
Well, that is certainly good to hear. Blank, you got any questions
No,
here?
I don't have any questions, and I don't think Chad has any questions.
All right, well then that'll wrap us up. You have a good night. They're very good game indeed. Good job getting that win this week and showing everyone that you are not the underdog.
Thank you.
Well, I think that'll be it for us today. I'm Waxer.
Blank.
Thank you for watching. GG's and good night, everyone.